Okay, hey you guys, welcome. Thanks for being here on this Wednesday night on this super short month. It's crazy. Um, I am Jennifer Cobb. I'm a diamond with Plexus, and I'm going to be talking tonight about the opportunity with Plexus. So put in the comments if you are here to learn more, or if you are already doing the business with Plexus. Just kind of share a little bit about you so people who are new on here can kind of see who we have on this call. This will be recorded. It is being recorded, so you can send it to anybody who is not able to make it on the call. Yeah, you just started. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tell my story. I'm going to share kind of my journey with Plexus, kind of how I got started, why I got started, and I always say you might relate, you might not relate to my story, and that's okay because we all have different stories. There are so many other people. I'm looking at the people on this call. There's so many other people in this company that are where I am, or they're at, in a different rank, and you'll see what that means in a little bit. And we all started for different reasons. We all come from all different parts of the country. And we just, love what we do. We love this community, and we love this team, and we love this opportunity. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and share why I started. I started this for the business. So I did not start for the products. We are not going to be discussing the products tonight. So if you wanted to know more about the products, get with whoever invited you here, and they can put you in the direction of a call that will be specifically about the products, or they can send you a recording of a call that was specifically about the products. So we're not going to be talking about that tonight, but we are going to talk about the financial opportunity with Plexus. So I joined for the business 3.5 years ago. I cannot believe, like, time just flies. It was July of 2018 when I actually joined. On the day that I joined July 12th of 2018. I had been following my friend Marianne at this Loud House. I had been following her on Instagram for, I think, about 6 months, maybe. She and my other friend Trisha, who does this business, I was following both of them because I think one of them tagged one of them, and I ended up following them both on Instagram, and they were sharing the pink drink all the time. Like, they would just have their stories and be in their stories and have their pink drink, and they wouldn't even talk about it sometimes, but I would always see it. So I was definitely curious about what the pink drink was. But what really piqued my curiosity was one day on July 12th, it was that exact day, Marianne was sharing how that pink drink had earned her a 6-figure income. And I remember I like stopped, and I like was watching the stories, and I went back a bunch of times, and I'm like, did she seriously just say she makes a 6-figure income sharing a pink drink on Instagram? Like, that cannot be so. And so I was just super curious. And so I messaged her, and I was like, is this for real? And she was like, yeah, it's totally for real. And she told me pretty much exactly what she was making. I think at the time she was making somewhere between like $10,000 and $15,000 a month. And I was like, what? Like, for real? Now, I honestly, at that point, I was skeptic in that I was like, she's either like a really good liar, or she is telling me the truth. Like, I was right beyond both of those things. But unfortunately, I had to go with, she's got to be telling me the truth, because I needed that hope in my life, because we needed the income. So my husband had lost his job in May of 2018. So this was just a couple months before. I was a stay-at-home mom. I have 3 boys. I did work. I worked for many years. I worked for 13 years as a pharmaceutical rep. I always say in my former life, because it feels so long ago. And I love that. I was blessed to have that opportunity, but it wasn't for me. I was starting to travel a lot, and my days were really long, and it just was not ideal. And so my husband had a really awesome job, and he was making a really decent income. And so I was able to stay home. So I felt super blessed. I was super lucky until that day that he lost his job. And then it's like, wait a second. Now, neither one of us is working. And so we didn't have that much in our savings. I don't know if anybody can relate to that, but we didn't have that much in our savings. We had paid off a good amount of bills and loans and stuff like that, when he was making a good income. And so we just had about 3 months, in our bank account. And so I remember looking at that bank account and I was like, okay, so from this minute on, everything that leaves that bank account is not being replaced. And that's a really scary place to be, when you have 3 kids. Even if you don't have kids, it's a scary place to be. And so I knew that something had to be done, and it was summertime, and it's hard, at least here where I am, it's harder to get a job in the summer. I don't know why. Like fall, it picks up. So we were both applying for jobs and nothing was happening. And so when I saw Marianne share that she was making a 6-figure income, just sharing things like we all do, like I'm like, think of all the things that we share every day, right? And we don't get paid for sharing them. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this. I have nothing to lose. I have absolutely nothing to lose. She had told me also that I had 60 days to get all my money back for my products. All you do is buy products. You don't buy into this business. So if you're on this call or you're listening to this call and you're like, oh, this has got to be like, there are some companies, you guys, that's like $500, $1,000. You have to carry inventory. Like you have to invest in your business. Like what businesses do you know you don't have to put a lot of money out, right? Like, can anybody name a business that you can order some vitamins and supplements and a really incredible balancing pink drink and start your own business? Like that's it. There's no like sign on the dotted line. There's no contracts. There's no inventory. You just literally order your products. You're going to feel like side effect of the products is you're going to feel amazing. And you're going to want to share them anyway. So whether some people, it's so funny. They're like, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take the products. I'm never going to share them. And they can't not share them because it's just what we do. I think we have all women on this call. If not, I apologize, but come on, women, we are professional sharers. Like we could all put that as a comma after our name because we share everything. We share things we love. We share things we like. We share things we don't like, right? The difference is most people don't make an income off of that, right? And with this, you absolutely can. So I joined that first month. I joined in July. I started my business on August 1st. And Marianne told me I could make $1,000 my first month. Well, I did everything she told me to because that's how we work. We work as a team. Like, so if you are on this call and you're like already like, this really sounds good, but like, okay, I have no clue what to do. I would be floundering. I would have no help. I would be on my own on an island somewhere, not knowing anything. I'm here to tell you that is a lie you're telling yourself because that is not what this team is like. Like we will work with you every single day to help you to achieve your goals. Notice how I said your goals. It's not our goals, it's your goals. And so we will work with you to do that. And so that's what she did. I listened to everything she told me to do. I did it. And I made at the time, so again, this was 3.5 years ago, I made $1,642 my first month. And now it's like for what I did then, if it were like right now, I would have made like 2,300. So it's really good that Plexus they have increased their pay, which is really awesome. So that was just my first month. And it literally has gone up every single month since then in 3.5 years. And so, that is the beauty of this is, so I hesitate to say this. I don't normally say this on these calls. I do these calls every other week, and I don't normally compare them to a corporate job because I never want anyone to feel, like they're being attacked or like if you have a corporate job, it's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Like I said, I did it for 13 years, and I know many people. There's people on our team that are at the top of the company that work corporate jobs. But the difference between this and a corporate job is you control how much you want to make. Like you are your own boss. You get to say, okay, I'm going to do this amount of work and this is how much I want to make. And then we partner with you and we help you to get there. And a lot of people think another myth is too, like people will think, gosh, well, like, I don't want to go to the top of the company. Like, that's not my goal. I do very well. My husband has a great job. I have a great job, whatever. I just want some extra money, and that's okay too, so never feel like you have to join and go, okay, I want to be a diamond. A diamond is the tippy top of the company. I want to be a diamond. I'm not going to stop until I'm a diamond. Like, you don't have to want that. You might just need an extra $500 a month, right? You might need an extra 1,000, 4,000, 5,000, whatever the number is, we are here to help you. And so that's how my journey went. I went from a place of just complete desperation. Things had gotten as bad as they could possibly get when, by the time I had started, so August 1st, by the time I had started my business, we were on Medicaid, we were on food stamps. That was not going to be my story. Like, that was absolutely not going to be my story. I knew that I deserved better. I knew my family deserved better. And I knew that I could do this because I had seen 2 other women on Instagram that I had grown to know and trust succeeding with this. And that's Marianne and Trisha. They were both making a 6-figure income doing this. So I was like, well, if they can do this, like, why can't I do this? And so that's what I've done. And then I've helped other women to do the same, and many of which are on this call right now. And some of which are new and have just started and have earned that $2,000 their first month, or they've earned $1,000 their first month. And so, that's what this opportunity is. And if you are skeptic, that is okay. I always say it's weirder. It's weirder if you're not skeptic than if you are. Like, you should join things and have questions, or before you join, you should ask a lot of questions. You should have some doubt, and that's what we're here for. So, so please, and I'll try to, I don't normally do this. We don't have a super big call tonight. If you have any questions, you can put them in the chat. And if I see them and I'm not in the middle of, I'm going to do some quick slides to show you the income opportunity. I will try to answer them if we have time at the end. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen. And we're going to talk a little bit more about the opportunity. Okay, hopefully you guys can see. Hopefully you guys can see my screen here. Okay, so okay. I think I kind of covered this. This is our team. So, we are not all stay-at-home moms. That's another myth with network marketing is, oh, you have to not be doing anything else in your life. It's absolutely false. We have stay-at-home moms, we have full-time working moms, part-time teachers, homeschoolers. You would fit in no matter what you are doing. There is a place for you. So who is Plexus? So again, if you have some skepticism, that is okay. You can quickly look through this, but the one thing I do want to point out is that Plexus does have an A+ BBB rating. You can actually Google that and see that that is fact. And so that basically means they can't get any better. There's not much more they could do to be better. That's the tippy top. So our customer service is awesome. The company is incredible. And so it's secure, it's a secure company that you would want to join. So why Plexus? I think I kind of mentioned this too. There are no required purchases. So you basically just order your products and that is it. You don't have to go and order and stock up on all these products. Most of us do because we love them so much. We don't want to run out. And a lot of us, like our whole families take them, but you can order just for you every single month and that is it. We don't have to do parties. Hey, if you love parties, host a party, but that is not something we do our business. Basically from our phones. Sometimes we get fancy and we go to our computers like I am right now, but for the most part, it's on your phone. And there's no quota. There's absolutely no quota. You literally get to decide how fast you want to go, how slow you want to go, where you want to go, and that is it. And then remember, I said at the beginning of the call, there are calls that will focus exactly on this. So it will tell you kind of what is Plexus, what kind of products do we offer. Marianne, who's on here, goes through this so beautifully. Like she'll explain the gut health products, the weight loss, nutrition, skincare, you know, kind of the combos that they come in and what they do. So this is what we do. We love attraction marketing. I don't know if you guys know this, but even if you don't like taking photos or you don't feel like that's one of your strengths, you don't have to do that. You literally can take a picture of yourself sitting on your couch in your pajamas with your pink drink. Like that is attraction marketing. It doesn't have to be pretty. These are obviously some pretty photos. Our team loves this part. So we've done a lot of the hard work, and we have albums that you could just go and grab these photos and put them anywhere. Or you could just take a picture of yourself or your pink drink on your counter. So you don't have to worry about that. And we help you every step of the way. We have the best resources. So you're never going to be looking for something and not know where to find it. Okay, let's get to the money. So these are the February bonus incentives. They do change every month, but they are always typically right around these numbers. Sometimes they can be a little higher, sometimes they can be a little lower. So if you are new here right now, you still have 5 days to achieve any of these bonuses. I have seen people do 20 in 5 days, no joke. But listen, if you just saw that screen before where I was talking about what is Plexus and you're like, oh yeah, I could use gut health. Oh, you know, my mom wants some weight loss. My best friend's always tired. Boom. You grab 3 friends, you make $357. Like it is that simple. That simple. And then, you know, same thing, you refer 6, 565, so on and so forth. We have had so many women on our team refer 20. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but it's not, because we all know 20 people, right? But you could also just refer some friends and they can refer some friends, you know, and then that's where the community comes. And then before you know it, you have a team of women and you're doing this together and you're having the best time, and you look up and you get a big paycheck. Like it's seriously that amazing. So this is the income. So this was the, you know, for the month, the referral bonuses. And then this is the income. So this is what a lot of times, so when you join and you are talking with your friend or whomever you joined with, a lot of times they will ask you like, okay, where do you want to go? Like, what's your goal? And for me, of course I wanted to go to Diamond. Like I knew that if I put my mind to it, I could do it. But my original goal was around Senior Ruby. So I just knew that that was what my bills were, and I needed a little bit of extra spending money. So that was pretty much my original goal. But of course, when I reached that, I was like, I am not stopping and I am just going to keep going. And I did. So I think I mentioned at the beginning of the call, I am a diamond. So this is what that looks like. I know it's crazy. No, I did not start out with this business going, you know what, like I'm going to do this and I want to earn $30,000 a month. I don't think those words ever came out of my mouth. But that is the beauty of this business, is you can do that. And every single person that joins you can do that too. And so, like I said, you know, you get to control where you want to go and how fast you want to get there and how you're going to get there. And so I just kept going. I just kept, you know, finding women, and then we would find women and we would help them go, okay, well, where do you want to go? Where do you want to, you know, how much do you need to earn? And then we just helped them. And it was just it's been the best opportunity. And I still love it to this day, 3.5 years in. If you don't love what you do, this could be for sure for you, because, you know, sometimes I have to pull myself away from my work. I'm like, okay, stop working. You know, so I pray that you find an opportunity like this. If this isn't it for you, that you will just absolutely fall in love with what you do. So these are averages. I always am 1000% transparent. And these are averages. So looking at each rank, sometimes, you might find an emerald who make less than that, or one who makes more than that. All the way up to diamond, I always made more than the average. But at diamond, I do not make that amount of money. I make consistently right now, between like 28,000 and 32,000 a month. But I just want to be full disclosure. You guys got on this call. You want to know what the opportunity is, and this is the opportunity. And I'm not alone. There are other people on this call making that sort of income too, and more actually. So this is real, and you have come to the right place if that's something you're looking to do. I know some people are not numbers people, some people are. I personally do not love this screen, but people have said, nope, this one helps me to see it. So how do you get paid? You literally, like I said before, you just purchase your own products and then you are ready to start earning. Soon as you refer your first person, so it could be your mom, your sister, your best friend, it could be your spouse. As soon as you do that, you upgrade to a brand ambassador, and that's when you can start getting paid. And then each rank, so you could think of it as like promotions, ranks, whatever you've called them at previous jobs or companies, you get a bonus. And when you do it, it's called fast start in a certain time period. And it's a really, really generous time period. Then they actually double your bonus. So these are just bonuses that are shown. This is something completely extra from what we just saw on the screen before. So there's just so many different extra incentives and bonuses that you get with this company. One of the questions I get the most, let me go back to this. One of the questions I get the most is, why did Plexus pay me again? I just got another payment from Plexus. What is this for? And I always have to be like, oh, you can go, there's a place you can check your commission summary. And so it's just, that's a really good problem to have, right? Okay, so here is all right, you're excited, you saw this, now you want to get started. Okay, so how are you going to get started? So when you get off of this call, you're going to message who invited you. And you are going to say, okay, I'm really inspired by this. This is where I want to be. Let them know, like, even if it's like, I'm there, but I'm super skeptic. And here's what I'm skeptic about. Just be honest, because we can help you through it. You are going to order your welcome pack if you've not ordered that already. If that makes no sense to you and you haven't ordered it, do not stress over it. The person who invited you will explain what that is. And then you're like, okay, I ordered my welcome pack. I'm ready to go. I am ready to start earning some money. Then we will help you and encourage you to make a list of 10 friends and family members that you think would love the products or the opportunity. Does that mean like you have to go and like rack your brain? No, just go to the people that you would share your favorite movie with. If you went to the movie, or if you wanted to go to the movies, let's say, who would you grab to go see the movie with, right? If you wanted to join the gym, who would you want to join the gym with you? You want to go for a walk. Who's the friend that's going to hold you accountable? Those are the people that you want to reach out to at the very beginning. Like I kind of call them your ride or die people. Those are the people that you want to reach out to, because it's just more fun to do it with friends or family members, and then you can make a first post on social media. So it could be Instagram, Facebook, wherever you are, just share your excitement. We have verbiage, we have everything ready to go for you. You can use your own image. We can give you an image. It could be as easy as you want it to be. And then what happens is people will reply to your post, or they'll message you privately and say, oh my gosh, I'm interested. Tell me more. And we can actually help you when you message them back. Like we will get into a chat with you. We can do all the talking, if that's something that you're comfortable with. And then that's how we get them joined, and they join just like you did. And then the most important thing is have fun. Honestly, like I said, we all share things we love. If you will love the products, that's something I can guarantee you. You will love the products. You will find the products that are your favorite, and you're going to have trouble not sharing them. Like you're going to be like, I've got to tell somebody about this because it's really awesome. And just remember, this is what we do all the time. all the time. The difference is we don't get paid for doing it. Like I was just telling my team today, I cannot walk into Target and not share something that I found. The difference is Target's not like when I'm walking out the door going, here, Jen, like here's $357 because I know when you leave here, you're going to go tell your mom, your sister, and your best friend about, these new candles that you love, the way that they smell, right? No, they're never going to do that. They're just like, thanks for coming. See you next time when you come in and drop all of your money before you leave the dollar spot, right? And so that's the truth, right? I mean, we all do it. So you might as well get paid for doing that, and you'll have fun along the way. And our team is seriously, I'm biased, obviously, but our team is definitely, aside from being, we have been the number one team for the last over 3 years. And we just consistently, just inspire people. We will take you with open arms. We will help you through the hard, right? Nothing's easy, right? But we will help you through it. We will help you to meet your goal. We will answer any questions that you have. And we will just make you feel comfortable, in this day-to-day business that you can do literally from anywhere. I can't even tell you some of the places I have worked this business from, like, poolside in the middle of a desert in Mexico. I've worked it from the soccer parking lots, the car line, of course, when my car is parked. I've worked it on road trips, when I'm not driving, it's like, okay, I can work my business. Soccer games, halftime, because I have to watch the games. But like halftime, I can work my business. But I don't have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and put real pants on and, get ready for the day and go and hope that somebody's going to recognize me for all of my hard work, so that I hopefully get a raise, and I hopefully get that promotion, and this has just been a really different opportunity. And like I said, I've done the corporate world before. There's nothing wrong with corporate America. But this is just another opportunity. It can be an additional, if you love your job, it could be an additional stream of income. It doesn't have to replace what you already have. But if you're looking to, leave your job or to not have to go back to work, please consider this opportunity. So that is all that I have for tonight. This is recorded, so I will send this to our chats for those that are in the business chats. And if you are not, just ask whoever invited you and we can get you the recording as well. Thank you guys.